Preview. You're listening to The Sizzle on Iron Skillet Radio and Iron Skillet Television.
You know who it is. You know what it is. It's The Sizzle in the building. You know who's in the building. J Sizzle's here. G Sizzle. We are The Sizzle, and we're here to talk to you. And you know what? Before we can do all that, we have to ask, if you have not liked, subscribed, and shared, please make sure to do so by hitting the button. Make sure that you hit the button that says subscribe to all. Subscribe all, and you will get all the notification. You'll get all of this good content, and you'll know exactly what's going on here at The Sizzle. Okay? That's all you have to do. And once you know you can interact with us.
They'll get all the bad content too.
Yep, they'll get all of it. You'll get all of the content. All you got to do is leave some information down below.
Some of it ain't great, let me tell you.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like that. But let's get ready to jump right into the show. Yeah. Let's start the show. We're going to choose and lose, baby, because we got to talk about some people who chose and lose. I don't even know if that's a real word. Chosen lows. Chosen lows. They chose and now they chose and now they paying low. Let's go. All right, Jay, let's talk about Bullsgate. Let's talk about first what's going on in the world of sports in the greater Chicagoland basketball area. All right. With that said, so the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
They got a new player. Did you hear?
They got a few new players.
Yeah, well, they got one from New Orleans, and maybe they do and maybe they don't, because now there's an investigation if they tampered and played with his ball before it was time to.
Wow. Yes. Wow. Cannot play with the balls early.
Nope.
Lonzo.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Nope. Can't do it.
Can't juggle the balls early.
That's 4 years. 4 years, $85 million they spent on Lonzo Ball, and it's going to be interesting here to see if this trade gets nixed. It's very possible that this might happen. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing about it, that they have some real serious. They're talking about you could get fined $10 million. Some of your executives can get suspended. You can lose draft picks, all types of stuff. So it's super interesting to see what's going to happen with this, because if they say they have an investigation going, that means there is some fire where there's some smoke.
Mm-hmm. Is this a situation where you possibly can lose him and then you're stuck out there kind of in no man's land? You just have nobody now. I mean, what if the league takes the nix the deal?
It's possible. I mean, the thing about this, whatever the problem was with this, the Lonzo Ball trade has been up in the air for a long time. And so they could go back and subpoena telephone records, they could subpoena your internet searches, all this type of stuff. And they have it set up where they can do this randomly. So it's very possible that there was some behind the scenes stuff going on, that it's possible that the Pelicans might have even leaked. Because I don't know if they really wanted to move Lonzo Ball, because what they really get for him, they got a bag of balls back. They got Garrett Temple and Thomas Satoransky and a pick down the line somewhere. For the most part, neither one of those players for the Bulls really amounted to what we think Lonzo Ball is going to be. So the trade wasn't even. It was just a problem that Lonzo Ball, for whatever reason, was not panning out to what they thought he was going to be there. And they probably thought they were going to get more for Lonzo Ball. So now, we didn't get enough. Let's nix this thing and let's see if we can do something different.
I'm just wondering how ugly that could be for this Bulls franchise and for a fan base that's looking for Lonzo Ball to come in. I mean, all the other moves that you've made have been predicated off the fact that you had Lonzo Ball coming, and now, just worst case scenario, this could be a Chris Paul situation for the Lakers, which we saw they never recovered from.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing about it is Lonzo Ball is not that essential cog that Chris Paul is. He's not coming in and going to change the face of your franchise. He's a guy, he's a piece. Now, if you don't have Lonzo Ball, other people can fill it in. But the biggest thing about Lonzo Ball is that he's a pass first, defensive first next, and then he's looking to score. So he's actually going to facilitate the ball, get the ball where it needs to go, and he's going to help you greatly on the defensive side. That's his greatest asset, but this a guy who's going to come and average 25 points a game for you, play down the stretch like Chris Paul is, go to run your entire offense for you, change the course of your team like Chris Paul does. No, Lonzo Ball isn't that guy.
Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Iron Skillet Sports. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to Iron Skillet Sports on YouTube at Iron Skillet Sports.